What if, in the darkest moment of your life, the moment you decided it was all over, someone stopped you and asked you just one question? Not, "Are you okay?" Not, "Please don't do this." But something far more unsettling. Something that would force you to look at your entire life differently. Stay with me, because what this angel said to a woman standing on the edge of a rooftop will completely change the way you see yourself and why your existence matters more than you ever imagined. She had been standing on that rooftop for what felt like an eternity. The cold wind cut through her thin jacket, and the city lights blurred beneath her feet like 1,000 stars she no longer felt connected to. She had just found out that her husband, the man she had built her entire world around, had been lying to her, loving someone else, while she had given him everything she had. And in that moment of absolute devastation, she made a decision. She stepped forward. The fall was fast. The city rushed up toward her like a wall of indifferent steel and glass. And then she stopped, not on the pavement, in someone's arms, strong, impossibly warm arms that held her as gently as if she were made of light. She opened her eyes, and standing there, hovering there, was an angel, wings spread wide against the dark sky, looking at her with eyes that held no judgment, only deep and ancient understanding. "Why did you catch me?" she demanded, her voice sharp with anger and grief. "You had no right to stop me." The angel's voice was quiet, almost sorrowful. "I will let you go," he said, "but only if you can accept one condition, that when you leave this world, you leave it without a single trace. No memories, no mark, nothing left behind." She laughed bitterly. "That's impossible," she said. "My husband will feel guilty for the rest of his life." "That's something." The angel shook his head slowly. "He doesn't love you anymore. He has already moved on in his heart. The guilt will fade within weeks, maybe less. And then, nothing." She was quiet for a moment, and then she lifted her chin defiantly. "My mother will remember me." "Your mother is old and ill," the angel replied, not cruelly, but with the weight of someone who knows all truths. "She will follow you soon. And when she is gone, who carries your name then?" "My apartment, my things, my photographs. Your apartment will burn within a year. Everything you own will turn to ash. Then my friends will still have pictures of me," she said, her voice beginning to waver. "You have no true friends," the angel said plainly. "You know this." She swallowed hard. "But I'm in old school photos. Group pictures. I exist in those." And then, slowly, the angel began to loosen his grip. She looked at him, caught off guard. "You're letting me go because I proved that something of me remains?" she asked with a hollow laugh. The angel looked at her with something deeper than sadness. "No," he said softly. "I'm letting you go because of what I just witnessed. Every other person I have ever caught in this moment, they fought for reasons to live. They reached for any thread of hope, no matter how thin. But you have been fighting just as hard, with just as much passion and intelligence, to find reasons to die." He paused, and the silence between them was heavier than the wind. "Don't you see? You just argued brilliantly for your own existence, and didn't even realize it. You found connections, memories, traces of yourself woven into this world, and you used them as weapons against yourself. But they are not reasons to disappear. They are reasons to stay." He pulled her gently back from the edge and set her down on solid ground. "I have others to reach tonight," he said quietly, already beginning to fade into the light. "I give people chances to live, not to die. And you, whether you believe it or not, you still have yours. Here is what I want you to take away from this story, and I need you to really sit with this for a moment. Most of us, at some point in our lives, have stood on our own kind of rooftop. Maybe not a literal one, But we have all had moments where the pain felt so total, so suffocating, that we started to wonder whether we matter, whether we leave any mark, whether the world would even notice if we quietly disappeared. And here is the profound truth this parable is trying to hand you. The very instinct to search for meaning, even in the middle of despair, is itself proof that you are not finished. You don't fight that hard for something you've truly let go of. You fight that hard because, somewhere deep inside, you still believe your life has weight. The angel in this story didn't save her with grand speeches or miracles. He saved her by holding up a mirror and letting her see that she was already arguing, already reaching, already connecting herself to the world around her. The will to live doesn't always feel like courage. Sometimes it shows up as stubbornness, as anger, as one more question you're not ready to stop asking. So if you are carrying something heavy today, if you feel invisible, forgotten, or replaced, I want you to hear this. The fact that you are still here, still searching, still feeling something, means you still have something to give. And the world is a different place because you are in it, even when it doesn't feel that way. You matter, not because of what you produce or who remembers you, but because your presence, your specific, irreplaceable presence, is woven into the fabric of things in ways you may never fully see. Now, I want to hear from you. What did this story stir up in you? What did it make you think about, remember, or feel? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your words are not just welcome here, they are genuinely valuable. Every comment you leave helps me know that these stories are reaching the right people and gives me the fuel to keep sharing content like this. So please don't scroll past. Say something. Your voice matters here.